performance of Alexis Brewer and Christina King last game, is that something you like to see, especially getting closer to conference play?
Well, it's important we develop some of the bench. I thought Christina King came in, last game and contributed 16 points, but also played some defense, got a couple of steals and rebound. I think she had 8 or 9 rebounds, which was big for us in that game because we were in foul trouble. And then Alexis Brewer, same thing. Shania got in foul trouble the first half, our point guard, and she came in but played the point and the 2 guards, so I was happy with that. And then Daz came in at the center position with Lene in foul trouble and did a good job. So it was good to see 3 of them contribute off the bench.
Were you seeing that development in them throughout practice in a few of the games? I know you mentioned they're not sometimes they weren't playing the way you wanted to defensively.
Yeah, and we've been working, like especially people that's not playing a lot of minutes. We've been working them out after practice and trying to get them some extra work. So I think it paid off, and I think they understand the speed they have to play and how hard they have to play in order to get that playing time, and hopefully they continue to do that.
Is that maybe something that they're finally listening and coaching, or is it maybe the veterans telling them this is how you have to do it?
Well, I'll tell you better tomorrow after the game. I mean, they play hard to play, and if you don't play hard, you won't play. It's as simple as that. And I was glad to see they came in and played extremely hard. Christina King against Auburn did the same thing, come in and scored 16 points and did a good job for us. So I'm hoping she's starting to see, what needs to be done in order to get the playing time, and I think she is.
But last year it was really a weapon for you. You'd be able to bring Tynese off the bench, and the other team kind of gets worn down a little bit, and all of a sudden some of your best players are coming in. Can Christina maybe develop into something like that for you?
Oh, absolutely. And starting the season, we thought that's exactly what it would be. And it's just taking a little bit of time to learn our defense, taking a little bit of time to speed, the size, and then learn how to play hard every second you're on the floor. And I think she's come a long way, and she'll continue to come. And we're excited about her because once she gets it, she's going to be pretty good. She just got to learn how to be consistent, on the floor.
With playing all of those games there the past couple weeks and such a tight schedule, now having a week off, I know you said in those first couple games you thought maybe fatigue had hit up with them. Do you think that maybe having this week of no games and just getting to practice is going to help them as well?
Practice is very important for us, where we can break things down. When you're playing so many games every other night, it's tough because you really can't practice them a lot and break a lot of things down. You got to get ready for the next game. And now that we've had some practices and that, we've been able to work on some things, and hopefully, we'll continue to get better.
Is it maybe some of the players playing to level opponent, or just on maybe looking down on some of these opponents whenever you're kind of frustrated with them, but then the teams like Auburn and Ole Miss, like it seemed like those players that you were disappointed with were rising to the occasion?
Well, yeah, I think, but great teams don't do that. Great teams don't play down to their opponents, and we have to be mature and make teams play to our level and us not play down to their level. And right now we don't do that, and that's something that we got to get a lot better at.
As you head into Big 12 play, what's something you've been really stressing to the team?
Taking care of the basketball better and blockouts is very big. I mean, the other night against Ole Miss, we had several turnovers. You just can't do that against real good teams, and you can't give them second and third chances on the offensive boards. And those are things we have to correct, very quickly going into Big 12 play, or we're in trouble.
And just looking ahead to tomorrow's matchup, what are some challenges that you've seen out of the USC Upstate team so far?
Well, they change up defensively a lot. Sometimes they're full court diamond press. Sometimes they're 2-2-1, back into 2-3, and then they'll play some man. So they'll change up on us and give us different looks. And, we'll have to be able to adjust, and our players will have to adjust on the floor when they give us different looks.